Hi, my name is Lindsey Walter, and for my community project today, I'll be talking about summer camp, a unique way of building community for children with Duchenne muscular dystrophy. In general, the psychosocial needs and the mental health of patients who are diagnosed with Duchenne muscular dystrophy are frequently overlooked. Scientific research tends to focus on disease mechanisms and finding new treatment types, while physicians are mostly focused on diagnosis and symptom management. And this is completely valid given the severity of the disease. However, it has an unfortunate consequence of there now being very little research available regarding the incidence of psychiatric disorders in DMD patients and how their mental health affects the quality of life. This is exceptionally concerning because research has shown that poor mental health is correlated with a lower quality of life. And if we have no data looking into the mental health of those suffering from chronic and terminal illnesses, we may be missing a very large factor and way to improve their quality of life. Despite the general lack of research, one study has been performed that was designed to evaluate the mental health of adolescents with Duchenne muscular dystrophy. About 10 participants were subject to multiple diagnostic questionnaires that are routinely used to diagnose psychiatric disorders in adolescents. These specifically related to anxiety, depression, behavioral issues, and self-esteem and self-image. Parents filled out some questionnaires, children filled out the others, but the results of these tests overall showed that approximately 1/2 of the children with DMD also had ADHD, and over 1/2 of children with DMD also met the diagnostic criteria for anxiety. None of the participants in the study quite reached the qualifications for a depression diagnosis. However, we must remember that the sample size of the study was 10 people and is small, and therefore we can't draw any generalized conclusions about DMD patients as a whole from this study. What is important about this study is that it highlights a real lack of research performed on mental health of children diagnosed with DMD, despite the obvious indications that this disease does have an impact on their mental health and well-being, and that there is a potential for high rates of psychiatric disorders among these children, and therefore a lower quality of life. One way to combat poor mental health in children with DMD is focusing on building a community and providing support systems for these children. Research has shown that those who report a positive sense of community also reported less symptoms of depression, anxiety, and stress. Therefore, if we're able to provide DMD patients with the opportunity to interact with each other and build friendships, and also develop crucial social emotional bonds and a support system, we could take steps towards actively improving their mental health. Overall, despite the lack of research that's been done to specifically highlight mental health in DMD, we can already notice that community is key. If we prioritize building community, we can prioritize improving the mental health of and protecting the mental health of patients with DMD. One unique way that community building is being facilitated for patients with DMD is through summer camps. These days, there's many different summer camps available that are designed specifically for children with chronic or terminal illnesses and disabilities. These camps are designed specifically to promote independence in these children, to allow them to have an opportunity to build community, to give them an outlet for socialization, and most importantly, to provide them with fun, which many children who are diagnosed with severe diseases and disabilities miss out on while they're getting treatment. One study investigated the psychosocial impacts of pediatric summer camps for disabled children and found that attendance at these camps significantly reduced anxiety and improved children's attitudes towards their disease, which is a super great outcome. The Muscular Dystrophy Association is a charitable organization that hosts multiple week-long overnight camps every single year, designed specifically for children with neuromuscular diseases, and these camps are offered completely free of charge thanks to the sponsors and donations that this organization receives. These camps, offered by the Muscular Dystrophy Association, are designed to replicate a traditional summer camp, and they're filled with fun outdoor activities while also promoting socialization, friendship, and independence building for these children. According to the Muscular Dystrophy Association, children who attended their summer camps gained independence and they learned to accept care from people other than their primary caregivers, which is a crucial skill for adulthood. They also developed increased self-esteem and confidence, and they built friendship with other children who understand their lived experience with neuromuscular disorders. You can see in the photos below that these children not only have enriched activities, but they're able to build an incredibly large and diverse community of people who understand them. Many parents have given testimony to the positive effects that camp has had on their children diagnosed with DMD. One mother specifically said that ever since returning from camp, her daughter has, quote, has been more social and independent at school, has been better able to communicate her needs without parental assistance, and is blossoming socially. The Muscular Dystrophy Association also shares statistics regarding their camp's success and the perceived effects that it has on attendees. 96% of parents of attendees reported increased confidence in their children, and 96% also reported increased independence in their children after attending their week-long camp. 97% of parents agreed that the camp was incredibly valuable for their children. Overall, the mental health of children diagnosed with Duchenne muscular dystrophy is frequently overlooked and not without their consequences. Despite there being a clear need for research and treatment in the mental health area of children diagnosed with DMD, there is very little data about how the disease affects children's mental health and what interventions might be effective for improving these children's quality of life. Outside research shows that building community is an effective way of providing psychosocial support and has overall been effective in improving mental health. Summer camps are a new, fun, and unique way for children with disabilities to find mental health support and community building. The benefits of these camps are beyond impressive, helping children gain independence, self-esteem, and building friendships that not only boost their support system, their community, but also their overall mental well-being. Thank you.